Have you ever felt your body weakening, but you're not really sure why? Or maybe you've had a vague sense that you're getting older, but can't quite pinpoint why. More than 30% of adults over 60 are facing muscle loss, a silent issue that often goes unnoticed, yet it seriously impacts your strength and independence. But here's the good news: you can slow it down, or even reverse it. Muscle loss doesn't have to be a natural part of aging. You can rebuild it, and it's easier than you might think. You've probably heard about protein, but did you know there are foods that deliver way more protein than eggs, and they can actually help rebuild the muscle you've lost? According to Harvard Health, proper nutrition is the key to maintaining and even rebuilding muscle, no matter your age. In this video, I'll share the powerful foods that can help you stop muscle loss and regain your strength. It's not just about staying healthy, it's about taking your life back. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change everything. Imagine for a moment, if you can, a time when you felt strong, when lifting a bag of groceries or playing with the grandkids felt effortless. But now, you might notice those little tasks aren't quite so easy anymore. Maybe you can't carry the groceries in one trip like you used to, or getting out of the chair takes a little longer than before. It's a tough reality that many of us face as we get older: muscle loss. You might not even notice it happening at first, but it's something that can sneak up on you, especially after the age of 60. You're not imagining it. This is a real issue, and you're not alone. In fact, around 30% of adults over the age of 60 experience some form of muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is just a fancy word for muscle weakening, and it's something that affects millions of older adults. But here's the thing: this isn't just about losing a bit of strength. Muscle loss can affect your balance, your mobility, and even your ability to do simple everyday tasks. And when muscle loss gets severe, it can make you more prone to falls and injuries. This can lead to a cycle of dependence that many people fear as they get older. Now, I know what you're thinking. What can I do about it? Well, the good news is that there is something you can do, and it's not just about trying to push through it. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health agree: diet and exercise are the key factors in keeping your muscles strong, or even rebuilding them. They don't use fancy jargon or complicated formulas. It's simply about getting the right nutrients and staying active in ways that make sense for you. Now, I know staying active can seem like a challenge when your muscles aren't as strong as they used to be, but I promise you, there are simple ways to fight back. Before we dive into how to rebuild those muscles, let's take a moment to understand why it happens in the first place. As we age, our bodies start to produce less of the hormones that help us maintain muscle mass. For example, testosterone and growth hormone levels naturally decrease as we get older. And at the same time, we start to lose muscle fibers, especially the ones that help us do everyday tasks like walking, bending, and lifting. But it's not all bad news. There are things you can do to slow this down, and even reverse the damage that's already been done. One of the first and most important steps is something you're probably already familiar with: protein. Protein is the building block of muscle, and if you're not getting enough of it, your muscles can't recover or grow. But not all protein is created equal, and in fact, some proteins are much more effective at supporting muscle health than others. Now, you might be thinking, I eat plenty of protein already, so what's the problem? But here's the thing: not all proteins are the same when it comes to building and maintaining muscle. Some are much more effective than others, especially as we get older. For instance, animal-based proteins like those found in eggs, chicken, and fish are what we call complete proteins. This means they contain all 9 of the essential amino acids that your body needs to build muscle. However, there's a common misconception that eggs are the ultimate source of protein. While they do contain some good protein, about 13 grams per 100 grams, there are actually other foods that pack far more protein and offer even more benefits for older adults. Take, for example, Greek yogurt. A serving of non-fat Greek yogurt can have around 10 grams of protein per 100 grams. And it's not just the protein. Greek yogurt is also full of probiotics, which can help your digestive system and support your overall gut health. And we know that a healthy gut is key to absorbing the nutrients that help us stay strong and healthy. But it doesn't stop there. There are even plant-based options that can be just as powerful for muscle health, if not more. For example, chickpeas. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas can give you about 15 grams of protein. Plus, they're high in fiber, which helps support your digestive system and can keep you feeling fuller longer. Now, if you're thinking, I don't eat much meat or dairy anymore, what else can I try? Let me tell you about quinoa. Quinoa is a wonderful source of complete protein, meaning it has all the essential amino acids your body needs. Just 1 cup of cooked quinoa contains about 8 grams of protein, but it also has iron, magnesium, and fiber, which are all essential for keeping your body in top shape. I know it can be overwhelming to figure out what foods to include in your diet, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Small changes to what you eat can make a big difference over time. And here's something that might surprise you: pumpkin seeds. Yes, those little seeds pack a punch with 19 grams of protein per 100 grams. They also contain magnesium, zinc, and iron, all nutrients that are incredibly important for your muscles and overall health. I'm sure by now you're wondering, can I really get enough protein from plant-based sources? The answer is yes, absolutely. And here's where it gets even better. Plant-based proteins often come with a lot of added health benefits, like reducing inflammation and supporting heart health, which are both important as we age. But you don't have to get all of your protein from plants alone. A balanced mix of both animal and plant-based proteins will help keep your muscles healthy while supporting overall health. Before I move on, let me ask you, does this sound like something you might be able to try? I know it can feel like a lot, but start small. If you think you could add a serving of Greek yogurt to your day, or perhaps try a plant-based meal once a week, you're already on the right track. And if that resonates with you, take a second to hit the like button. You're not alone in this, and these small changes can have a huge impact over time. So, we've talked about protein, but there's something else just as important that can make a huge difference in maintaining muscle health: hydration. You might not realize it, but staying properly hydrated is just as essential for your muscles as the food you eat. Water is crucial for the function of every cell in your body, including your muscle cells. If you're not drinking enough, your muscles won't get the nutrients they need to perform at their best. Dehydration can also make your muscles feel more fatigued, weak, and can even increase the risk of injury. The National Institute on Aging recommends that older adults drink around 6 to 8 cups of water a day, but of course, your needs may vary depending on how active you are and the climate where you live. It doesn't have to be just water either. Herbal teas, broths, and even fruits with high water content like cucumbers or watermelon can help keep you hydrated. Now we've touched on diet, but exercise is just as important. And I know when you hear the word exercise, it can sound overwhelming, especially if you haven't been as active as you'd like. But don't worry, you don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to see results. Strength training doesn't have to be intense to be effective. Simple exercises like sitting to standing movements, gentle resistance training with light weights, or even resistance bands can work wonders. Even walking can help maintain muscle strength and improve your balance. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, strength training is crucial for older adults to combat muscle loss, improve bone density, and maintain mobility. It's not about lifting the heaviest weights, it's about consistency and finding exercises that are manageable for you. And the best part? These exercises can be done from the comfort of your home. In fact, even just 10 to 15 minutes a day of light strength training can slow the decline of muscle mass and help you feel stronger, more energized, and more confident in your body. If you're wondering how to get started, think about your daily routine. Can you stand up from your chair a few more times each day? Can you use a couple of light dumbbells or water bottles to strengthen your arms while you watch TV? It doesn't have to be complicated, just something to keep your muscles active. I've seen many older adults completely transform their health by simply adding a little movement into their day. It's never too late to start. So if you're ready to make that first step toward feeling stronger and more energetic, I want to encourage you to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Maybe you've already started adding some of these changes into your life, or perhaps you're ready to try today. You're not alone, and I'd love to hear how you're doing. And if this is helping you, don't forget to hit that like button. It means so much to know that this information is making a difference. Now, as we continue to talk about taking control of your health and muscle strength, there's one last thing I want to address: mindset. It might sound simple, but your attitude towards aging and your health can have a profound impact on how you feel and how your body responds to changes. I've seen it time and time again with my patients. When you believe that age automatically means weakness, pain, or a loss of independence, it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But when you approach aging with the mindset that you are still capable, still strong, and still able to improve, something incredible happens. You see, it's all about having the right outlook. You can choose to focus on what you can do instead of what you think you can't. And this is where small victories matter. Even something as simple as getting up from a chair without assistance, taking a short walk, or feeling stronger after doing a few minutes of strength training can be huge. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that having a positive attitude about aging and staying active can actually reduce the risk of chronic diseases, improve your mental health, and even help you live longer. Yes, having the right mindset can help you live a longer, healthier life. Isn't that powerful? And while it's absolutely normal to face challenges as we age, we must remember that there is always something within our control. You don't have to go it alone, and you don't have to be perfect. Every small effort adds up, and every day is a chance to get stronger and feel better. I can't tell you how many patients I've seen who, after just a few weeks of making small changes in their diet and exercise routine, started to feel better, not just physically, but emotionally too. It's like a spark of confidence, a reminder that they can keep going, that they're not finished yet. So, if you're facing muscle loss or simply want to improve your strength, start small. Maybe it's just adding an extra protein-rich snack to your day, drinking more water, or trying a few gentle exercises in the morning. Whatever it is, take that first step, because the sooner you start, the sooner you'll feel the difference. And remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about choosing to live your life on your terms, regardless of what age you are. You can be strong, you can be healthy, and you can enjoy all the things you love. If you feel inspired by this message, share your thoughts with us in the comments. What's one small step you're going to take today? Maybe you've already started, or maybe you're ready to take that first step. I'd love to hear about it. And if this video has been helpful, don't forget to hit like. It helps us know we're on the right track, and it means so much to me personally. Now, as we near the end of this video, I want to leave you with something important. You are not alone in this journey. Many older adults are facing the same struggles with muscle loss and declining strength. But the good news is, it's never too late to start making a change. You might feel like you've lost some of that strength, but it's always within your reach to regain it. Start with small, consistent changes, a little extra protein here, a few more minutes of movement there, and a mindset shift that reminds you of all the things you can still do. And remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Reach out to others, share your journey, and support those who are walking this path with you. Whether it's a family member, a neighbor, or someone you meet online, there's always someone who understands what you're going through. If today's video helped you in any way, or if it made you think about something you want to try, please give us a like. If you didn't find it helpful, no worries, you can type 0 in the comments, but if you did find it useful, let me know by typing 1. Your feedback means the world to me, and it helps me bring you more content that's actually useful. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more life-saving health tips. We're here to help you stay strong, healthy, and happy as you age. You deserve to live your life with the vitality and independence you want, and I'm here to help you make that happen. Thank you for watching, and remember, every small step counts, and the best is yet to come.